It was actually a sacrifice. It was a sacrifice is what it was. Look, I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding involved with things. This misunderstanding stems from this whole abortion issue. Allow me to state my position on abortion. It is a wonderful thing. Truly it is. What is the cause of all strife on earth? All of it. All strife, all pain, all negativity comes from human beings. So when you force life onto people, it causes a great deal of trouble. What you're doing is consigning a human being to a life of torture, disappointment, hunger, restlessness. For what? For what? A few moments of joy? That was a good meal, or that was a job well done, or oh look, I had an orgasm. Everything on this planet that sucks, it is caused by other human beings. Truly it is. And the only reason there's people out there that do things that don't suck, that try to lessen the horrors of the world, like myself, I'm one of those people. We're just combating the evil, aren't we? It's a constant struggle against the rest of humanity, who is self-absorbed and evil. Evil. It was actually a sacrifice. It was a sacrifice is what it was. Abortion is a great way to spare a human being the trials and tribulations of life. So, get one. Get two. Abort all babies, unless they have Down syndrome. I think children with Down syndrome should be allowed to be born and flourish. Because out of all the people on the face of the earth, people with Down syndrome are the least, motivated by malice. I mean, you might have an occasional monkey rape or shit on the wall as a form of art or some sort of communication for the wife. But really, those are a truly good and innocent group of people. Incorruptible group of people, in my experience, which is limited in that regard. Just talking about abortion, yes. Everybody should get an abortion. Right now. Up to the age of 18. Abort your children. Even if it's 18 years old. Spare it the heartache of another day of life. See, another thing is, having a baby is selfish. It's selfish. 100%. Everybody who says, I want a baby, they're saying what? I want. They have no actual reason. There's no altruistic reason to have a baby. It's a different scenario if you have a pet. You're not forcing life on a creature, on a kitty cat. You're not forcing it to be born. You're not thrusting it against its will into. What you're doing when you get a pet is you're saving it and you try to make that pet's life as carefree and as stress-free as possible, right? That's why we get pets. Unless you're a troop or a cop or any, a voter, unless you're any of those things, then you just get pets, to strangle and rape and to dominate. But I'm not talking about those people. We're talking about true human beings here. Why do we get pets? It's because we want to alleviate the stress and we want to spoil that creature. That's what it is. We want to spoil that creature. But that's not the case when you have a child. We can decide whether or not we want to force life onto an innocent creature. In force it to be raped, and force it to be, you know, thrown into prisons, and force it to get, you know, barcodes stamped on the back of its neck. I mean, all these things, every time you have a child, you're feeding the machine, is what you're doing. Okay? You're feeding the beast. You're feeding the power structure. The power structure wouldn't have any power at all if there were no people in which to enslave. Okay? And you guys just are like, no, I want to have a baby. I want to have a baby so that I can, what? Paint the baby's bedroom blue or pink, or buy a certain amount of clothes, or you want to get, you know, I want to get back to your lost childhood, or, you know, who knows, whatever. But it's all selfish is what it is. That's all I'm trying to say, is having a child is selfish. So what you guys should do is get an abortion, right? Quit being selfish. If you want to take care of something, take care of yourself first. I mean, scrape those tattoos off of you. Get rid of your, you know, your state indoctrination. Stop all those things. You guys really just need to stop being so selfish. Like me, I'm not selfish. I have kitty cats and I don't have any children. Okay? It means I'm not selfish. That's what it means. That's the pure indication. You should see all the things that I've given up so that I could become a pure human being. I've given up television. I've given up listening to people. I've given up drama. I've given up so much drama. It was such a sacrifice. It was a sacrifice is what it was. Just get rid of all that drama in my life. Oh, it's terrible. But how else am I not selfish? Oh, who gives a shit? I'm the perfect example of a human being. I am. How's that for arrogance? I am. I don't make any mistakes that affect other human beings, other than my parents. Because they forced life onto me. So they owe me everything. See? See? It's an answer for everything. It's totally great. I think if I talk like this, you guys will totally understand me better. What do you guys think? Get abortions.